What's going on, everybody? There's a recent executive order signed that I believe could be in violation of the Posse Comitatus Act. It basically is requiring local law enforcement to coordinate efforts with the federal government to enhance its training and law enforcement and things to that effect. I'm going to actually just scroll through some pictures so you can read the whole executive order, and then I'm going to post what the Posse Comitatus Act is. I think this is kind of a workaround. I don't believe that the federal government should be getting involved in state or local law enforcement. So let's get to those pictures. So this is the executive order, and it was signed on April 28th. Here's section 1 through 2. Pause to read. It gets cut off a little bit at the top, but this is section 3 and 4. Starts into 4. Pause to read. Four, 5, and 6, and you can see it starts at section 7 there. Pause to read. And this is the end of the text. Now, this is the Posse Comitatus Act itself. Started after the Civil War. Doesn't have the best history to it because it was to keep the federal troops out of the South. But it has been updated, as you can see, to include the Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, and Space Force. Now, there are a few exceptions at times to this Posse Comitatus Act, and it has been used throughout history for things like, desegregation of schools and stuff, very important things. But this executive order seems very broad, and it seems to give a lot of power to the federal government that could lead to the limiting of our freedoms, something as small as a peaceful protest. And they're doing it by giving federal power within the local area governments. So I'm going to call my senators and my representatives and express my dissatisfaction with this specific executive order. And I encourage everyone to do the same if you feel the same way that I do.